Here we go. Alright, so for our introduction, hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Isles of Adalar. I've heard good things about it. Mostly I've been hearing from a few people that know about it that it's more or less an independent version of the Elder Scrolls, maybe, possibly? I don't know how much of that is true, but I will say that the stuff I saw online looks flashy. Can I check the settings here? Yeah. So like a push button medium. Okay, yeah, right down here. Doesn't seem to change too much, and it still seems to be running smoothly. So I'm gonna say, yeah, we're running on ultra right now. Let's see how well it works. Let's give it a single player run. Okay. Mind you all, this is gonna be a rough demo, I assume. Well, I'll give it credit where credit's due. Their beards are better than Conan Exiles. Conan Exiles' beards look fake as hell. This actually looks reasonable. So, okay. I can kinda turn it. Thought number one for character creation, make this a little more turnable and allow us a better closer up look. Let's go with my scruff. And actually, that doesn't look too bad. Face shape. Seems fine. Oh my word, this turned into a spreadsheet. um... Charm, perception, intimidation. Deception and charm. Sure. I don't know. Okay. It's a spreadsheetish kind of look to it, but there are already points are already used. Controls maximum amount of health character can have. Controls maximum amount of stamina character can have. How fast you can walk and run. How much damage a character does with melee weapons. How much stamina a character uses while performing melee attacks. How much damage a character does with bows. How much stamina a character uses while attacking with bows. Amount of damage a character can withstand before being knocked back. Controls the power of defensive bonuses a character receives from armor. Shows how fast health and stamina regenerate. Shows how much stamina a character uses while performing magic. Power of magic based on the arcane, on faith, fire, electrical magic, alteration magic, frost-based magic, and deterioration-based magic. Can I, like, anti-cleric somebody's face off? Like, instead of heal wounds, you do a reverse cause wounds. Class template knight. What do we have? It's nice that they have templates because there's a lot of stats to worry about. How about a warrior? How about just a straight up warrior? Yeah. Fight me. Alright, features. I think that's about all I need. Name. Thaddeus. Oh, there's a zoom. Okay. And I think I saw... There we go. Yeah, I would make it a little more clear as to how you can do this. There. Some personality skills have not been picked. Choose all before starting the game. Oh, did the skill reset? Yes, it did. Demo 8 gigs RAM, demo 16 gigs RAM. Not sure what that means, but we can play this version if you have 16 gigs of RAM or more. If you enjoy the demo, please consider wishlisting Adalar on Steam and telling your friends. Give this a try. I should work. That's unmoving load bar right now. Oh, nope. Waiting on it. The load bar just went away. Welcome to the demo of Isles Adalar. If you enjoy the demo, please consider our wish listing. I see your number is being passenger on a merchant ship headed for Severe. You've just awoken inside a cave and aren't sure how you arrived here. Use WASD to move, F to switch between first and third person views, tab to change movement speed, and hold shift to sprint. Use I to open your inventory, M to open map, C to draw your weapon, R to reload bows. Left click for light attacks, right click or to block or aim blows. We recommend that you assign your spells and potions to your quick slots before starting combat. Use X to lock onto enemies. Okay.
Some light on the situation.
Anyway, because this isn't what you're expecting. You were on a ship headed to Sarsbury, but we crashed ashore just before arrival. How we end up in this cave?
It's not as complicated as it sounds.
After the crash, we tried to grab as many survivors as we could along with their belongings and drag them here so they weren't exposed to the open. Unfortunately, after entering the cave, the earth started to shatter again and the tunnel collapsed behind us.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
You hit your head pretty hard in the crash. Sarsbury is a island that has been colonized relatively recently. It's said it's rich in natural resources and have many job opportunities. What caused the crash?
There must be something I've missed.
No one knows exactly what it was. The earth parted and shifted so suddenly it caused a tide to get out of control. Would have assumed it was an earthquake, but the sound resembled an explosion of thunder. Using my charm skill, I know lovely hunt such as yourself doesn't belong in a cave. What's your story?
Allow me to explain.
I need to escape my old life for personal reasons and set out to find work on the new island. Whatever that as a waitress or a miner doesn't matter to me. I just want to make a living without drawing too much attention to myself. That's all for now.
You might want to check here.
Amara, the senator, wanted to speak with you once you recovered. She's an experienced mercenary. If anyone here knows how to handle a situation like this, it's her. I'll go check this out.
See you again sometime.
That was a weird hand animation, but okay.
Let's get started.
As you see, you're in good health. You seem to be the only capable person here outside of me and my son. I'm sure you've noticed by now we are in quite the predicament. I was informed of the situation. What's the plan?
That's not how it works.
What they don't know is that we're being watched by a pack of Raputas from the ridge line, and securing our belongings from the crash isn't going to be straightforward.
Allow me to explain.
You aren't familiar with Raputas? They're a humanoid species that monitors the shores and steals from those who they believe are to be vulnerable. If they think that what you have is valuable enough, they will kill you for what you aren't willing to surrender. However, they are quite cowardly and will try to avoid confrontation if they think they could personally suffer losses or injury.
I won't stand for this.
Those bastards are probably scavenging what's left of the shipwreck as we speak. I want you and my son men have to find a way out of this cave. I'll stay back as the last line of defense for the survivors. Once you've found the exit, report to me. Ab will be waiting for you at the gate when you're ready.
You better watch your back out there.
Got it. Yo.
So what do you think?
Fine. Felix. Okay. Looks like this cave is still inhabited by a host of our Vivitors, foul creatures that are aggressive by nature. Have to clear them out. I'm ready. Let's go.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Yeah, it was X to target creatures or enemies, and to lock on. I want to up the brightness a bit. I'm not seeing the brightness. Yeah, it might be something you guys need to work on. Yeah, brightness setting, because it is a little bit dark. It's not too dark that I can't see what's going on in the stream at least, but it is a little bit straining on the eyes. Ah, here we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, it's talking about these, okay. Harvest for alchemy ingredients. Yeah, that's where we came down from. Okay, yeah, now I can see. Tutorial, press spacebar to, and in combination with movement keys to dodge enemy attacks. Left click in combination with blocking to parry enemy attacks. Stamina will recover faster when your character is walking instead of running. Oh, just barely make out some of this stuff. Ooh, it is dark in here. I thought I got pitch black sometimes while playing Thief. That's the brightest it gets. Oh boy. Them some funky looking mushrooms. Holy cow, that's a ton of stuff. Hunter's bow. Quiver. Journal we can read later. Quite the collection of stuff you got there, thank you. That seems to be sealed off still. Only way open to me. Okay, that's some really funky looking water. I blame this mostly, any problems I have here, I mostly am going to blame it on this being a very early build yet. Like, this is barely alpha, I would assume, since it's only a demo, and they're still working on it. Crafting stations. Another outhouse with a barrel in the outhouse. Hey down there. Got an idea. Oh, there it is.
Is there something you need?
No, that's not. I wasn't trying to talk to you. Sorry. Will you not? Hey, plenty of foodstuffs. Frost gem. Another journal. Plenty of loot to be found already in this game.
assistance.
Definitely proving yourself capable. We should go back and get Mara before continuing the. Before we continue the confrontation, we may be able to talk them down if we have greater numbers. Oh, there we go. He wants us to go back and get the others. Let me think. Was it this way? Yeah. That's a particularly awkward stride, young lad. Imp findings. Toggle run Lunkus tab, okay. Toggle lamp, L. Oh. There we go. That's much better.
I knew I could count on you.
I see you made it back. Show me the axe and we can go deal with the reputads.
Let's get started.
Alright. The convoy of people I have to track with me is getting bigger. Yeah, it's missing waterfall sounds, and the animation is quite simple for that water. If they can up the ante on that a little bit, that'll actually be really good. Doesn't take too much to make it a little bit better. Oh, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah. Outside you will face opponents who have access to the same abilities you do. If an opponent is holding their block, press Q to kick them and knock them off balance. Alright. Well, they threw us in a dungeon, but at least it wasn't like a prison dungeon. It was like a monster cave, and we had to fight our way back out. And the reason why we are more or less secluded on our own is because we are part of a crashed ship. So far, not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit clunky, and the animations are a little bit weird, but I mostly blame that to being an early development of an independent game. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure this is even at alpha level yet. That being said, I've seen worse games. It's taking a while to load, though. I'm just hoping that the stream's looking nice, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Hoping it's all working well enough. I was just having to wonder, what time are we looking at right now? Dashboard, okay. We're almost at a full hour. This load time is taking forever. Okay, I think it's just flickered, so it might be about ready. I'm just having to notice that it's going through some of the keys. I haven't actually tried first person yet. We might try that as soon as we get out here. See what that feels like. Oh yeah, we haven't even leveled up yet. I just having to think. We have to do that as soon as we get outside here. Still waiting. That's a long load time. There we go. You know, it's officially getting somewhere when you can actually start to hear some music. Yeah, I can tell it's still rough when it takes this long to load the game. Trying to think what to say about that. I just know that it takes it's obvious the programming's not all there, if you will, when a game takes this long to load. They need to still work out the back end a bit more and sort it so it runs faster. And then, especially for visuals, they have to still probably grind those things to a fine T before they will load properly and quickly as well. That's some interesting sound. I'm fighting about it because it's still loading something big. That's some interesting stutters. Oof. Don't get me wrong, the game's got some possibility, but if it's going to stutter music like that in the middle of loading the game, maybe just not play music at all until you're ready for it. Like maybe some background animal noises or something that just pop up every once in a while so you get less obvious glitching of sounds. Come on, I don't want the last 10 minutes of the stream to be a load screen. Oof. Get me restless now, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't remember load times this long since the PlayStation 3. Ho! Even then, I think the PlayStation 3 loaded faster than this. Almost there, come on. We've stopped the music. Are we about loaded? That sounds like background critters and outside noises. Alright, there we go. New label, new label. Oof. Are we about ready, game? Okay. Slowly cleaning up. Awakening the sleepy game from its slumber. It is taking a hot minute. Okay. I'm giving it a few moments while I look through my gear here really quick. Oof. I don't think the game can quite keep up with my computer or either way. Outside and now the game is chugging like a beast to keep up with itself. I'm going to assume since we were part of a shipwreck that we should head to the boat. Ah. Ah. Putting settings on low as quickly as possible.
Congratulations on your success.
Completed the demo. You've enjoyed it. Please consider wishlisting Isles of Adalar. Tell your friends. That was it. That's pretty much the end of the demo. Don't get me wrong, it looks okay, but it's definitely still rough around the edges. There's some possibility here. But I'm not going to say this is by any means perfection, and I'm not going to say that this is for sure going to be a Elder Scrolls burner. I would have to still wait a while to say that's going to be the thing. I will say, though, that for an early build, this thing does have promise. Oh, I never did check out first-person mode. Seems to work quite nicely. But, yeah. All questionable things about it aside, as soon as I turned down the extra unneeded stuff, it started to work fine out here. Ooh, look at this place. This place looks... Yeah, I will say this game still looks pretty nice, despite it being in like an early build right now. Yeah, basically we just come out here, we have our little shindig with those guys, and then we just go from there. Even though from there means that we're not going anywhere, because it looks like this is pretty much it. But, yeah. Interesting early glimpse into what this game could possibly become. I'm gonna say it's worth a wait and see. But it's definitely not an immediate check out, this is gonna be nothing but hot garbage moment. This game does have some promise, it just needs to develop itself a bit better and prove that it has the possibility. If you could give me a solid couple hours of demo gameplay, that would probably better convince me, because right now this looks okay, but it's not got anything that's essentially wowed me into believing that this is the next Elder Scrolls or anything. So it's alright. Not great, but it's alright. A little more polish, a little more finish on it, and I think this could be going somewhere. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you all very much for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and tomorrow should be Borderlands tomorrow evening. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good night.